What's up, guys? It's HDBoss for another update, for another lifting update. This is going to be the May update. Um, so yeah, if you haven't watched these videos before, basically what I do is I go through what I think I improved on my progress pictures, and then I just talk about how the past month has been. I'm gonna make this video a little bit quicker than I normally do because I kind of feel like these videos are getting a little bit long, and then also it's pretty late for me right now. Um, so yeah. Okay, so I'm not gonna go through the first gear of lifting because I already have videos on them. So, starting physique, first 6 months. Second 6 months. And third 6 months. Okay, so me right now is the bottom right. So um so first I'll go over, of course, like what I think I improved on, and then how the past month has been. Alright, so for the relaxed pose, um I think like my chest has made a lot of improvements. My chest and my shoulders, like in strength, especially my shoulders, have made a lot of improvements. Yeah. For this pose, I think the arms are maybe a little bit bigger. Um, and like maybe I think the left lat is a little bit bigger, or like right here. Um, for the front lat spread, more filled out, I think, on top, and also forearms are getting a little bit bigger, I think, hopefully. Um, for this pose, I'm definitely looking a bit fatter, but my chest is filling out. Like, I think I say my chest is filling out every single time I do this, but I actually do think my chest is filling out, like, okay. Um, for this pose, again, I messed it up that month. It should always look like this, and this, but I messed it up in February in here. So now it looks a little bit better than this. Um, I just can't wait to cut because I know it's gonna look really good. And I feel like my leg looks a lot bigger than it did here. Maybe I'm just not pressing it against my other leg here, but yeah. Um, for this pose, I think you can tell that I've gained a good amount of fat, um, but also a good amount of mass as well. Like, I think my chest just looks a little bit bigger, and yeah, shoulders too, like slightly more filled out. For the back, I think you can tell that I'm less lean, but overall just like bigger. Um, yeah, like I think my arms, you can tell the difference between March and now. Um, for this pose, I think you can like see more of the bottom. Like the bottom is getting a little bit more filled out, like the iliac and stuff. So yeah, that's good. And of course more fat too. For this pose, I think my legs are a little bit more full. Um, and you can see some more mass like in the teardrops, which is good. Um, nothing really up here, uh, nothing really like upper body wise except just probably more mass. And here I feel like you can really tell a solid difference between March and now that my legs have made a really big leap in size. if you look from January to now, like I think my legs look a good amount bigger. So yeah. Um, I'm quickly gonna go to my weight, my how my weight has changed. It's something I want to start doing. Um, yeah, it's something I want to start doing. Because I feel like, oh wait, shit, did I not put it? It's fine. I'll show the way next time. I'll show the way next time. Um, but yeah, that was actually pretty quick. That was the quickest I think I've maybe done it. Um, so what we're gonna do now is just go back to this slide, and then I'm just gonna kind of tell you guys how the past month has been for me, and then I'm gonna go to my Google Sheets for the gym and tell you guys how I progressed. So, if you guys, so I touched on it a, a little bit in the past lifting update, and I touched on it a little bit more, of course, in the last video that I made about teenage relationships. Um, by the way, if you're watching this right now, like stay tuned for more videos like like that, because I actually really liked making that video. So I'm gonna make some more videos, kind of like with that style. All right, um, so um, so basically, this month May, the month of May, did not start off very well for me. Um, so my first girlfriend basically broke up with me after 4 months. Um, and she was like a big motivator for me. Um, or yeah, well, like I've been going to the gym all this time, perfectly fine and pushing really hard. But as I got into a relationship with her, she became like a big motivator for me in the gym and outside of the gym to better myself. Um, she didn't really do anything wrong in the relationship. I take full responsibility for it ending. Um, I kind of touched on it a little bit in the teenage relationships video, but it was basically me being impatient and not as grateful as I as I should have been. So anyways, basically I'm just gonna say how that affected my training. So as I said, she was a big motivator for me inside the gym. She helped like I would think of her like stuff like that in the gym. And so basically, damn. Okay, so basically, the thing that started happening after the breakup was I couldn't really keep food down, and it was like just hard for me to eat food. Um, it was pretty hard for me to eat food. Like I would have this feeling in my heart and in my like whenever I got emotional and stuff like that, and I would think about her and stuff. It would be harder to eat food. Um, and so like of course after you get broken up with, and of course when you're in a relationship, like you're used to thinking about that person all the time, and so I like it just kind of got hard for me to eat. I was still training really hard though, of course. Um, and so I didn't I didn't like I made pretty much all the progress I would have made. But yeah, so for around the first half of the month, I didn't really gain weight. Um, because I actually got down to under 160. Um, because I wasn't eating. I was just throwing up all my food. I remember this one day. That was just a not a good day for me. Because basically like I had been crying till like 2 a.m. and so I didn't really get a lot of sleep. And so I remember like having breakfast and it being perfectly normal. And then I'm on my way to school. I'm walking to school and I'm like thinking of her and stuff. What? Okay, I don't think I was like of her necessarily. I was just kind of emotional. Um, because I had spent the night crying, of course. But so I'm like, so I eat my breakfast and it's perfectly fine. And then I'm like walking to school and then all of a sudden I just throw up like my entire breakfast. Like, like it's like I can't stop myself. Like I couldn't stop myself. But that was probably the worst of it. Um, but long story short, I couldn't really like. It was hard for me to keep food down, and of course, I've pretty much gotten over that hurdle. Um, I've pretty much gotten over that hurdle of not being able to keep food down, and so I returned back to gaining weight again. And in this picture, I was 167, and currently I'm hovering around 168, 168 and a half. It's June 11th when I'm recording this. Probably, yeah, this video will probably come out today. And it's because it's 12:25 a.m. So, yeah, so, but ever since kind of like a couple weeks after the breakup, my training, I've always trained really hard. And I think it's one of the things everybody should try and do better. Train as hard as you can every single set. Um, like Yeah, so, but, and I was training really hard before, like, while I was with her, of course, because I used her as a motivator. And so now, most of my sets, I still train, like, as hard as I did when I was with her and stuff. But some of my sets, I just, like, I just go insane, like, I literally go insane, like, I see people looking at me after I finish my set and like I go like I don't want to. Oh, man, I'm saying like so much. I don't want to sound like I'm egotistical or anything, but I swear, like on those sets, like I train harder than anybody else I've seen train in my gym at least. Um, so yeah, some of my sets so far I've been like really just balls to the wall, like completely crazy, till I can't move the weight at all anymore. Like I start off with good form, and then once I can't get another rep with good form, I switch to like slightly more momentum and just really like all out. So um, my training has been good. So, like so far in the month of June, it's been good, but in May, the first half of the month, training was still pretty good. Diet, and sleep too wasn't the best, like I said. But then towards the second half of the month, it got kind of better. It got like kind of better, yeah. Um, I'm still, I'm still not over her, and I still miss her a lot. But uh, I mean, I feel like that's probably, I just, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. It's just hard to think about. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, that's how this past month has been. Definitely the worst month of 2023. at least emotionally. Training has been a a good month of training. Emotionally, probably the worst in a while, but I mean that's probably to be expected after a breakup. So, and I take full responsibility again, like for getting broken up with, like in the relationship. It was my like I take full responsibility for it being my fault. Like she didn't really do anything wrong, like I said. Anyways, I kind of touched on that more in my last video. So yeah. Um. So now I'm gonna go to my gym logbook and kind of show you guys how I've got stronger. And yeah, that'll be the end of the video. Kind of went on a little rant there, but it's fine. Okay. I even marked it on my um I marked it on my logbook. Broken up with by Colette. This was the first gym session after. Because basically, like I got broken up with on a Thursday night on the Thursday night of May 4th, and then I didn't eat anything on Friday. So I didn't go to the gym that day because like I pretty much fell straight on my bed after school and stayed there for like yeah, um so basically this I'm doing now 3 plates on this machine, so 10 more pounds. Only 2.5 more pounds on this, but really good form, like really good form. For this, I'm doing 140 pounds for the upper back pull down. So that's a 10-pound increase. For this, just better form all around. 35-pound hammer growth are actually getting easy as fuck, so that's really good. For cable ladder raises, 17.5 with similar form, so that's really good. I'm proud of that. For the incline work that I started implementing in April, it's been going pretty well. I'm now doing 57.5 on this for the same amount of reps. Always love to see that. On the dead machine, I'm about to move up in weight. For this machine, haven't really moved up in weight. For this, I'm now doing 80 pounds, which I've been on the 70s for a long time, so that's nice. 45 pounds on this. And yeah. I'll kind of go to now. So on legs, on the Cybex squat press, I started the month at let's see. I started the month kind of not even started, but in the middle I was doing 440. So now I'm doing 455. So I'm doing 4.5 plates on the quad or on the um like leg press, and a 4.5 plates on the hip flip machine too. So that's nice. And I've officially also, I'll kind of just narrate the rest of this. I've maxed out my gym's quad extension machine for 5 reps. And so probably by the end of the year, I'll definitely be having to use a gym pin on it. My goals for the end of the year, strength wise, is to hit 6 plates. Hopefully, that's a pretty lofty goal, but 6 plates on the leg press for at least 5 reps with good form, really good form. Um, Another goal is to hit 2 plates on that incline chest press or 90 pounds. I feel like that'd be really cool. And then also like 65 pounds or 70 pounds on incline dumbbell bench. That's a little bit unrealistic as well, but you know, I want to get strong as fuck. So that's all that's in my mind right now. Just want to get strong as fuck. So yeah. So now that's basically it. My goals. So school ended a couple of days ago. I'm officially done with sophomore year. Um, I thought ninth grade was my most interesting year because I started going to the gym and whatever and whatnot. But no, I think 10th grade has been the most interesting year that's been filled with new experiences, good and bad. Um, have definitely changed a lot since the beginning of the year. I'm a new man. Kind of cliche sounding, but um, yeah. So over the summer, I have a job at Home Depot. It might affect my training a little bit since it's a lot of like moving around, heavy stuff um like just like a lot of heavy stuff like things like some of the stuff I have to carry is like 50, 60 pounds. Um and like it's so it might like affect my training a little bit, but I think it's fine. Goal for them this summer is to hit a goal for the summer is to hit 182 by the start of the school year, and then by then I'll consider whether or not I should do a mini cut. I'll probably do a mini cut and cut down to 165. But yeah, so um, yeah, gonna get huge this summer. Can't wait. My progress in May was already pretty surprising for me. I felt like my progress was pretty surprising in May. Um, like I made like my physique made like pretty good progress. So I can't wait for this summer for like how much progress I'm gonna make. Um, and it's cool because another thing is I'm getting my own car. I'm gonna buy my own car. Um, I almost have enough money. Just gonna make more money from working. Also, stay tuned. I'm gonna record a day in the life on my phone, starting off with just my phone, and upload it when I get back. Um, like when I get back here from vacation, and yeah, stay tuned for that. And then I'm probably gonna buy a camera, maybe. Um, but yeah, really excited for that. Gonna be kind of a lonely summer. After I get back from vacation, just gonna be grinding work and stuff. But yeah, yeah. So I will see you guys. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to record a video at the end of June, so I will see you guys at the end of July, and you guys will get two kind of progress updates basically. So yeah, I will see you guys at the end of. Well, actually, I might record another video before I leave, but I'm not sure. I will record another video, kind of like the teenage relationships video, in July. But yeah, next time I see you guys, um, for a lifting update, next lifting update, end of July, and I will see you guys later. Peace.